Uh, Hello everyone, one and all. Welcome to another little mini-sode of the Saturday Morning Puppet Show. I am your humble DM, and I am with a veteran intrepid Muppet and a new intrepid Muppet. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Uh, Disco, would you like to first give like a little explanation for Betty as I grab her art and I get to show her on the screen for a second?
I can try. Generally, Betty kind of contrasts her brothers in the sense she's very unabashedly sweet. Literally, you could ask her for almost any favor and she'll do it. Yeah, she'll just do it.
She won't ask
And
for anything in like return.
no, very rarely actually.
What about a Snickers?
If you offer it, she won't say no.
Just like
Klondike bar.
what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Also, she's very sweet and no, not. I already said sweet. She's very loving and cuddling, a lot like Pascal,
Ah,
like a regular cat is.
understood.
She also has just generally a lot of cat traits because I thought that would be funny.
She is very cute, very sweet. I love her. She's very fun.
Beautiful.
A very Raggedy Ann type of character.
She'll get along with someone else in this town then. So, Betty is not starting in any kind of normal place. She is starting in a forest. Why? You'll understand soon. She starts out in a forest. And roll perception.
Oh boy.
First roll.
First roll.
Perception, where are you? I got a 16.
As you're looking around, and in the distance you think you can see a familiar fur color. Roll insight.
Oh boy.
I wonder if you can see where this is about to go.
20.
That looks like your brother Pascal's fur, and you see his little outfit, their little outfit, I'm sorry, as you... Does Betty start going over?
Yes.
Betty starts walking over to Pascal, and the more you kind of take in the scene, it looks more like it's in a clearing, and then off in the distance you kind of see like a small town community of maybe a few houses, a shop, a post office. And you see again just they do not appear very... I mean, just based on their body language alone, they do not look happy.
Oh no. Okay, Betty is going to call out to Pascal. Pascal? What are you doing out here? Excuse me while I try to get used to trying to do a voice for her.
You're doing good. This is again, like I told you, this is you getting used to this. Pascal doesn't seem to respond to you. He doesn't even seem like they heard you.
Pascal! And Betty's going to try to run over and try to reach out to grab them by the shoulder. Come on, you're almost 30. Don't ignore me like that.
You try to grab their shoulder, but your hand just goes through. And now you can see what they are digging. Or what they're actually putting dirt over. 2 graves.
Huh?
One is your brother, I believe it was Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Pushpin on one side, and then your name on the other tombstone. As it seems like Pascal had been crying for a long while having to do this.
What is this? Betty just looks in horror at the 2 graves.
Oh, oh, that's some
And-
big shit.
Then she looks at Pascal. She tries again to reach out to them. And again, I assume her hand would go straight through.
You can't touch him. They
This is a dream, isn't it? I have to be dreaming.
They look at the graves, they shake their head, and they seem to walk off back in the direction of that small community. You can't seem to really follow where they were going because the area, whenever you get over there, kind of like blurs and becomes fuzzy.
Oh.
And then you feel your phone buzzing as that wakes you up.
Oh my goodness. Oh god. Ugh. Betty just springs straight up in her bed.
She's not. Would she be in a sleeper car on the train?
Yeah. Yeah.
You wake up in the sleeper car and you're getting text messages from your brother Jamie asking if you got there yet or how the train ride is.
Betty is just going to pick up her phone, check over the messages. She briefly thinks about telling her brother about the dream, but it's probably for the better that she keeps it to herself. So all she just does is type a response. I just woke up. I'll be there soon, thanks.
The message seems to stall for a moment before another message pops up. Do you remember what apartment you're looking for and the number?
You don't stay in the same apartment? I thought you stayed there after I left.
No.
Isn't that's what she types?
No, it's just like, no, do you remember the apartment you're moving into and the complex?
Oh, that was my... I do not remember. Listen, man, it's been a long few days.
On a train. Would you like to roll investigation on your luggage to see if you can find what you're looking for?
Okay. Investigation. I got a 10.
Looking through your backpack, you can find the little letter from the Pastel Apartment Complex Bureau saying that, yes, you have been accepted into this, kind of like private, kind of like apartment thing, kind of condo-ish, kind of, It's a community. You were chosen for the. As I go look at the pastel color apartment roofs, you were chosen for the teal complex on the 5th floor.
Alright, I guess that helps.
Looking through a little bit more of your stuff, and maybe even checking your phone, you have one of those automated messages listed. Your phone buzz. You got another little notification from an automated message system, just like, we're so happy to have you today. Your room number is E5. You can pick up your key at the front desk.
That's convenient.
Is that not a normal thing? Or am I just weird? Am I someone who experienced something different? Okay.
I don't know, I've never had an apartment.
I'll be real, neither have I, really. But and soon enough, as the train, you can feel the train start coming to a stop, and you're soon able to get off the train and enter small town.
Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Yippee!
Yippee! So, Betty coming off of the train. The first few things you can see is the Starlight Post, which is the resident post office. And then she can see a beautiful purple mansion right in front of her.
Ooh, pretty.
Pretty. Taking in what she can, down the way you can probably spot a few of the shops based around the Rainbow Strip. I'm assuming she's gonna start walking.
Mm-hmm.
She's moving along her way, and she sees, probably some average things that happen from day to day. She sees two people arguing in front of this little spot right here. The more she's going, she sees these, houses. There are a lot of stores you can find on this Rainbow Strip, but eventually she, in the distance, can see the teal apartment complexes.
Ooh. Trying to think.
Would you like to investigate the Rainbow Strip first? Do you want to go straight to your apartment? You want to go straight to the Rainbow Strip?
Let's explore.
Time to explore. I mean, there's actually a lot of places you can technically explore. You can try approaching the farm. A lot of people do approach the farm.
Maybe save that for another time.
So Betty goes over to the Rainbow Strip. The shops that you see are Salsa Rose, Blue Jazz, Noir 21, the Block Cafe, Green Grows, the Beige Corner, and the Chestnut Bakery. There is also a store called the Lights Out Spa, but it is currently closed.
Oh. Can I go to the Chestnut Bakery?
You enter the Chestnut Bakery, and you see a little creature. Where are you, Chelsea? And we get to pop her up on the screen. You see this squirrel who's about 2 feet tall, running back and forth, putting in pastries into the display case, and then she goes back over to the corner and is like, "Oh, well, hello there.
Hello.
Oh, you look new. How can I help you?"
Do they have like a display where all the goodies are shown?
Yeah, she was just putting some of the things into the display case.
Ooh. Betty is going to take a look.
Give me a second. I have a list for this somewhere. I just don't remember where. I promise. I'm good at this, I promise.
It's okay. Here, I'll tell you a funny little thing about Betty. Her tail is very active.
Aww.
Yeah. I would imagine that it's doing that thwipping thing. Like when a cat is annoyed or excited, it's just kind of slapping.
I'll be honest, you're probably one of the few cats I've ever seen in town.
Oh. Well, I hope to make a good first impression.
It's nice to actually see a cat. It's nice to see a cat or two around. We only really have dogs.
Huh.
No offense to the dogs, though. They're nice, too.
They are. Sometimes they're just the sweetest things.
Oh, you should see Golden Harvest cross the street.
You don't say.
Yep. She might be busy, though. Or she's probably fighting with my Violet because my Violet picked the fight.
My Violet?
Yep, my Violet.
What? So, a question for, Betty. What is Betty's perception on the fashion industry? That, or, like, any, like, kind of famous, like, movies, like, actors, like, like, celebrities.
She's somewhat into it. She mostly just pays attention to the ones that actually kind of catch her eye.
So, if you'd like to roll possibly maybe history?
Okay. $13.
Violet is not a big name. Violet is not a big name, but he is a name nonetheless for his sense of style in a way where he always seems to mix in fall and winter and spring. He never has a pure winter line. He only seems to have spring line, summer line, fall winter line, spring winter line, spring line.
Well, I think I've heard about him. I think I've heard about my Violet before.
Oh, I think you'd be really happy to hear that. I mean, he just woke up from his little hibernation not too long ago.
Huh.
I need to grab the freaking PDF. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. File download as. I will give this. I will set this down here for you, Disco. Ignore the fact that it's called an untitled document. That is the Chestnut Bakery's little menu.
It's okay. Betty takes a look over into the display, actually trying to take in everything that's for sale.
Does she have money?
She does. Don't worry, she does.
Thank God.
She is not somebody who just goes around not carrying money on her, unlike someone here pointing at myself.
Damn.
Could I have a few of those golden apple turnovers?
Oh, sure.
She seemed to go over to the case, open up the little sliding door, grab the little air quotes. The thing, her grabbing the tongs is like she almost has to use them with both hands.
She's like, how many do you want?
3.
She starts getting the golden apple turnovers. Golden apple, they're yellow apples. She starts getting the apple turnovers, putting them in the bag.
Here you go.
Thank you. And Betty just hands over the 9 gold pieces for the apple turnovers.
Thank you. And hey, if you ever want to hear about real golden apples, you should probably talk to the local historian.
Golden apples, huh?
Oh, you've never
That
heard?
sounds neat.
Have you never heard of like the big thing of golden apples?
Well, I don't think they ring a bell.
Hey, roll history.
Oh boy.
I mean, you lived in Big City. Betty did live in Big City.
5!
Betty is none the wiser here. Betty is none the wiser here, now is she?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
Well, if you ever want to hear about that kind of thing, like I said, the local historian, you can't really miss where she lives. It's a big tree house that also kind of counts as a museum. I mean, she has some museum days. It might be tomorrow, but hopefully, you get where you're going. And always come by.
Alright. Thanks for the help.
She-
And Betty just kind of waves and goes to leave.
Hey, roll perception. Give me a
Oh
sec-
golly.
Give me a second. Give me a second, I have to text.
Okay, so she got a 13. What is happening?
You have the link, right? Okay.
Why are you giggling? What are you giggling for? both laughing.
We're criminals. Betty, as you're walking, you go to do you eat one of the turnovers while you're like walking towards the apartments?
No.
No.
She'll save this for when she gets home.
Understandable. As you're walking, you soon eventually hear the cutest fucking sound you've ever heard in your life. Oh no. That's a penguin. That's a baby penguin.
Huh? Betty kind of turns around and then just, oh my god, oh my stars.
Fun fact, that's a baby penguin with what looks like an apple turnover.
Meek!
Oh my stars, you are so cute.
Meek!
Betty, you've now encountered a little creature. What do you do?
How tall is Puff?
He's 6 inches. He's a baby.
Oh, she would probably have to kneel down to his level. What are you doing around here? And then she kind of looks around, see if there's anybody watching over this baby penguin.
I think someone was a little criminal and ran away from their moms again.
Hang on, you cut out.
Someone was a little criminal and ran away from home.
Someone was a little criminal.
Huh. At least seem like you're a bit of a ways from home. Where are you supposed to be anyway? And then she stands back up.
I love how Betty's so unassuming with him holding the apple turnover.
She doesn't suspect a thing.
Not at all. You eat that little turnover, Puff.
Me.
And then in that moment, she realizes, wait a minute. And then she looks back into the bag.
You,
Turnovers.
you only have 2 now.
Me.
Where's... Is Puff waddling away?
You see this little shit long with at least 2 weeks taken out of it.
Damn. Are you just gonna...
Oh my god.
Betty just got fucking robbed by a 6-inch guy.
And even worse is that he only gets a little bit further away from you before he probably sits on sits on the side of the road to eat it.
Oh my god. Betty very quickly realizes that one of her apple turnovers have been stolen. Did you steal one of my turnovers?
Kitty?
Goes for the penguin. What's that for? She just kind of crosses her arms.
It's
At
just,
the baby penguin.
he's just a baby. He's still eating damn thing.
You have not taken it away from him. He's just eating it.
Oh, jeez.
You know what? It's not worth it to get upset over an apple turnover that's already being eaten by a baby penguin.
I think what Betty should now be concerned with is this is a baby penguin. There are no parents in sight. This is a child.
Where are your parents? Because that was the original thing she was thinking about until she realized she got robbed.
You see Puff kind of like stand up from like the little spot on the sidewalk, and he turns around and he jumps up and motions the rest of the turnover over towards the beach. Meek.
To kind of give you an idea, if Puff and you are right here, the beach is all the way down here.
Oh my goodness.
The little guy waddled his happy little ass.
Oh, that's a bit of a walk.
It's surprising. A lot of people surprisingly make it within like an hour at least.
You know what? It's probably a better idea to accompany this small child back to his mom.
Yeah, that probably sounds like a grand idea. I mean, who knows? You might possibly meet someone. Let's see. Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
D20.
D20.
Or do you want to do D12 and see? D12 or D20, depending on how many NPCs we want to put on this bullshit.
D12.
D12? Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Go over here. Go over here. Open that up, please. Maybe about the speed run, write this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should I put, let's say, like, for Rosalind and Lysander, should that be one line or two?
I guess one.
Gotcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. So you're taking Puff back home. Roll me a d12 to see who you possibly encounter.
Alright, D12. An 8.
One of the first people you meet, you catch them walking down the street. Metal heel clacks on concrete as you soon can see someone who looks very tired with a cigarette hanging out of their mouth.
Oh my goodness gracious. Whoa.
Whoa!
Betty, you've never seen a baby penguin, shove an apple turnover down their beak quicker.
Not the cop!
Cheeks are this apple turnover.
I gotta get rid of the evidence fast!
Betty just whips her head over upon hearing that. What?
Puff looks up at her and then looks back ahead.
You see, how tall is Betty again?
Like 3'6".
3'6". You see this 5'5" woman start walking over towards you and this penguin. Howdy there, and Puff.
Mhm.
What the hell was that?
Mick.
Are you okay, ma'am? Has this penguin held you hostage?
Huh? Oh, no. I just saw him alone, and I thought it would be a good idea to take him home.
Ah, I see. Again.
I'm new here.
Oh, howdy. Name's
I'm Betty.
name.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Name's Shadowhunter, or Sheriff Hunter.
I'm Betty. Betty Pushpin.
Nice.
She pulled her hand up for a handshake.
Shadowhunter shakes her hand, just like, nice to meet you, Miss Pushpin. Knowing you probably can't get the name of this little fella, name's Puff.
Mick.
Puff. That's a cute name.
Yeah. If he's walking you anywhere, he's trying to walk you down all the way over to where the, where that big old tree house is.
Huh. Oh, hey. Hang on, I'm thinking. Because the treehouse. Oh, the treehouse was mentioned.
Earlier, yeah.
Well, I was planning on going there sooner or later. I guess that's a good way to knock it off my to-do list.
Honestly, anyone could stop by there anytime. Hopefully, this little guy here doesn't give you too much problems. Puff.
Oh, not at all. Not at all, she said, knowing the penguin stole one of her pastries.
Yeah. Me. Don't cause her too much trouble now.
Mick, Mick.
Oh, don't give me that.
Mick, Mick.
I will call your mother.
He kind of like paces around a bit and then like.
And it won't be the mother who will encourage this behavior.
And he like paces around again and then just you're left with a quiet Puff, but he's just.
Oh my god.
Have a nice day there, ma'am.
Thank you, you too.
As you two go back to walking, would you like to roll me again a d12?
Okay. A 5.
Grandma.
Oh boy.
Mick, 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 Mick.
As you're walking, as you continue to walk, you find a old lady who's kind of. You see an old lady who's sitting on a bench, kind of just like feeding some birds.
Unlike the last person you saw, Puff's little butt, like little small plastic eyes sparkle as He quickly waddles over. Meep, meep.
Oh, well, hello there, Puff. How can I help you today, darling?
Meek. And Puff kind of looks over to Betty expectantly and kind of like bounces a bit.
She will walk over.
Well, you're being corralled by a penguin now.
Yep.
Well, hello there, darling. You seem new.
Oh, I am. I just moved here. I'm Betty. Betty Pushpin.
Oh, it's so lovely to see a new face. My name is Bonabelle Sagebrush, or you can just call me Bonnie.
But everyone here likes to call me Grandma for some reason.
Bonnie is a wonderful name.
Oh, thank you, darling. I'm the leader of this little community. I built it whenever I was young.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm so glad to see how it's turned out. Makes me hope to see my husband sooner. Well, I'm very glad you decided to move to this little town. I mean, it's big. It's a lot bigger than what it once was. But I'm once again glad to have a new little member of our community.
Oh, that's very sweet. I thought it would be nice to move here. I've been living in big cities since I was just a kitten.
Oh, big city. Ugh. From what I heard, you get a lot of tsunamis and hurricane scares. Wasn't there one within a period of 5 years, of like 2-3 years of each other?
You sort of lose track after a while.
That sounds a little too terrifying for an old woman like me, darling.
I mean, we might be close to a beach, but never have I had to experience a tsunami.
Well, it got easier once everything stopped flooding.
I hope. Well, I better not leave you to. I better not linger on too long. Oh, don't let an old woman like me ramble.
It was wonderful meeting you, Bonnie.
It's lovely meeting you too, there, darling. Oh, and Puff.
Me.
Don't be giving your mother there a heart attack. Your mama might be letting you run off like that, but your mother, oh.
Me.
You know what your mother said about running off.
Me, 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 me.
Betty's just watching this whole thing go down, and she just kind of tilting her head there, quirk of the brow, even a little confused. But then again, considering she used to live in a massive city, this is probably not the strangest thing she's seen.
Yeah, probably. You see Bonnie get up from her spot on the bench. It's like, I gotta go and check on me grandson. And hope that he's not. And hopefully he's not trying to kick poor Golden Harvest's head in. Ugh. Nice seeing there, darling.
Have a good day.
You too.
Meek, meek,
Bye, Puff. Be good.
meek, meek, meek.
As she's watching Bonnie, she just kind of turns to Puff and just mumbles, "You sound like a bit of a troublemaker around here." Well, if it makes you feel any better, me and my siblings were a bunch of rascals too.
Meek, meek.
She's marked off. All right.
Absolute menaces.
Absolute menaces. If you want to roll for if you would like to roll the d20 again, you can also continue on with the conversation with Puff. You just gotta...
Alright, let's roll again. Ooh, I got a 9.
Oh boy! You don't see them first, you hear them first.
I found him!
Huh?
Meek.
Puff!
Great. Puff!
And
You see Puff, like, quickly running around in circles before he seemingly dives into, like, the fluffier tail.
To be fair, her tail is extremely fluffy.
and you soon see these two approach you.
Puff! You can't just hide in my tail!
Oh,
Eek!
Puff!
Puff, there you are! Melody has been tearing up the entire manor looking for you.
Get out of that poor woman's tail!
Chris, you see him dejectedly waddle out of the fluff, and he kind of, like, looks at the ground.
You can kind of just see Betty lift it up and kind of brush it off. She's very proud of her fur. It's very well taken care of.
Once again, please, resort yourself to the stage play to see the look on his face.
Puff, you can't do that!
Why did you run off like that? Just because you don't want to do a solo doesn't mean that you should just run away from home.
What do you mean? You did wonderful your last solo!
Melody said that you could have spent time with Corladine once you finished.
Betty, I would like you to roll history with advantage, because the name Coraldine could sound familiar.
Oh boy. History. Hang on, I've never actually had to roll advantage before.
It's just rolling it twice.
Oh, that's fine. So I got a 21.
You recognize the name Coraldine as one of the most popular people in Big City for her time. Around the age of 16, 17, Coraldine was known because of her mother, Violetta Seas. And Violetta Seas was one of the top celebrities in Big City. Most beautiful actress, model, the 9 yards. She was what was the beauty standard. And Violetta Seas, Coraldine's mother, was dubbed the most beautiful thing on land, which gave this young girl, Coraldine, you don't even know her personally, but you do know the name, and she would have the most beautiful thing on land title following after her mother, who had passed away from cancer. As it was It was a big thing in Big City.
Oh my stars. But he's now realizing what she ended up in. And look in stage play for her reaction. Her reaction being
Oh, this bitch just faded.
Oh, hi. Are you okay?
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I just blanked out for a minute. Hi, I'm new here. I'm Betty Pushpin. Betty
Oh,
Pushpin.
hi. I'm Rosalind Spadehart, and this is my brother.
Lysander, pleasure to meet you, Miss Pushpin.
Thank you.
Uh,
I just encountered Puff while I was walking out of Chestnut Bakery, and well, I
oh.
thought it would be a good idea to escort him home.
Oh, if you're walking him home, that's so sweet. He loves making new friends, and he always likes to show his new friends to his mother. Meek.
Oh,
Puffy,
that's very sweet.
I promise you, his moms are not as scary as you may first assume.
That's quite alright. You could say familiar, I guess, with the concept of somebody who seems scary at first.
Well, understanding that you're safe and are you bringing them to the manor, Puff?
Meek!
Okay, well, I will be calling Captain, and I will be calling your mother. Me. I will be calling Captain and your mother, so they both know that you are safe, okay? Me. Come on, Lysander.
Alright.
John, you have, so you can roll the d20 again, but I'm also giving you the option to investigate and recall more of what you remember of this kind of thing if you want to roll some dice. Because, Betty might have a preconceived notion of the C's family, of, like, the big families of Big City and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. Betty just kind of puts her hands on her hips and just kind of looks at Puff again. You didn't tell me you were the son of Coral Dean Ventures. Betty just kind of looks at the bag of apple turnovers. They're still warm, surprisingly. And there's only 2 of them.
There's only 2 of them.
And at the moment she's just kind of thinking, damn, I could either share this or just eat both of these myself.
That is true.
It's mostly because she's always used to buying goodies for herself and her siblings.
Now she only
And that-
has herself.
Yep. After Pascal left, it was only her and Jamie, and now it's just her. Thinking about it, she gives another turnover to Puff.
Hey!
Here, you can take this one. It's not like I have anybody to give it to.
Aww.
Hey, can you roll insight?
Okay. Insight roll, go. 13.
Based on this little penguin's face, you just became his best friend.
Oh my god!
You became his favorite person.
That's so funny. And she might as well eat the last one herself. Which she does then in there.
So we love Puff. We love the boy.
For real. And then she just kind of puts the bag in her pocket because she's one of those people, if she has trash, she just stuffs it in her pocket and then waits to find her trash can later.
Me, for real. Roll me the D12 one more time.
Okay.
Who
D12.
who will you encounter next?
I rolled a 6. Did I already roll that one?
No, you did not.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, fucking boy. This comes as a 2-for-1 because some jackass looks at a certain purple individual. Some jackass dragged the fucking dog off their damn farm because they were grabbing some shit from the town hall, and it looks like Golden Harvest. It looks like this purple rainbow monster is about to strangle the fuck out of this goddamn dog.
Oh, that's... Okay.
Do now. What the hell did I do now to piss you off?
Oh, no. Chloe. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe you fucking told the fucking people yesterday about the goddamn thing?
What?
You know, me and Jackie are just friends. Just friends. Just friends. Speak it with me now. Just friends. I'm so sorry, Betty, for what you may witness Puff do.
Stars.
You know what? The Nile is a damn river in Egypt. You know that, right? And it's coming from someone with such strong words as, "Where is my wife?"
You cannot use what I said in a sleep-deprived state during hibernation against me. You can't.
It's almost like that's actually what you think.
Maybe you should just shut your muzzle.
Oh, please. If anyone needs to shut up, it's you.
Oh, I'm sorry, but people actually like to hear me talk.
Betty's just kind of watching this all go down.
Hey, there's a 17 hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Hey, Betty, you see Puff, neuron activated, stared dead at this rainbow monster.
Neuron activated.
Full on charges.
She's just kind of awkwardly standing there, fucking eyes wide, fucking. You know when you like press your lips into a line? Yeah, pretty much.
Make.
What the fuck? God!
Brain tuition.
God damn it! God! Why did Gordon let her little fucking shit out of the house?
Hey, now watch your language. She can probably hear you from here.
Know what? Hold on. But Violet's not above doing this. Does a 27 hit?
Yeah.
My Violet punts. My Violet punts Puff into Betty for 10 damage. God fucking ow!
You see Puff, like, roll on the ground for a second.
Ah! Fuck!
Hey, now, he didn't even hurt you that bad. You really didn't. That was like 3 points.
I know.
I know. 10.
Betty's just kind of like shuffling away, half debating on her with herself on if she should just fucking run for it.
Maybe save the poor kid.
What the fuck? What is going on? What is going on? What the hell?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. And he's on the ground. And, oh, great, there's... And I need to start running! I need to start running, because God forbid someone has like 200 fucking aim on that fucking bow of hers.
Well, I mean... You can run fast enough, right, my Violet?
I can, in fact, run fast enough, Golden Harvest. Can you?
I wasn't the one who punted her son halfway across the town.
I didn't punt him across the town.
You practically did. Look at the poor guy.
No, he's fine. He bumped into... Oh, again, hi, new person. I don't normally punt children.
My Violet, I don't normally punch children. Sagebrush.
That was possibly the worst first impression she could have ever had. Watching my Violet, someone she knows of as a fashionista, punt a child right in front of her eyes.
Okay.
And now that child is crying.
However, comma,
What is she supposed to do here?
However, comma, that child did try to attack him first. Let us not forget that. Apologies, I don't normally punt children, it's just that one seems to have it out for my blood.
She just kind of glances down at Pop.
I'm being so honest, that little bugger appeared in my fucking house with a knife.
That's you can't really expect her to believe that one.
Golden Harvest, you were also held at knife point. Help me here.
Much as I want to deny it, the kid is a little menace.
See?
But also, you just kicked him in the face.
This was my only time retaliating against this little shit. Hold on. Violet's gonna roll insight on this little fucker.
Oh my god.
13, is he faking it?
Surprisingly, Violet can see that Puff is not faking it.
Jesus Christ, hold on. Uh... But Violet seems to grab some of the Heart Crush candy that was from that Ola sells in her store, and he just like hands a few to Puff. There you go.
You hear the little rustle of the wrapper.
Now will you stop attacking my ankles? Apologies once again. Like I said, I don't normally punch children. I can't really. It's just he has a problem with me. I'm pretty sure he wants me dead.
I mean, sometimes I want you dead, but that's besides the point. Now to there, miss. I'm Golden Harvest.
Trying to shove aside what she just saw, Betty just kind of awkwardly held her hand out for a handshake. Nice to meet you. I'm Betty. Pushpin.
Golden shakes your hand and just, nice to meet you.
I'm a Violet Sagebrush. Lovely meeting you.
Hey, I know your name.
Oh, you do? See, people do know me, Golden Harvest.
I really do like your fall-winter line.
What, you want a medal?
Yes, I want a medal. I want you to say I did something good for once. And yet I don't get that satisfaction. Anyways, it's so lovely getting to meet someone who likes my clothes. I'm, again, so sorry about what you saw.
It's okay, I think.
Trust me, once you meet his mother, or once you meet his mom, you will frankly understand. But, I'm very glad there's someone new moving into town.
It's always nice to see a new neighbor once in a while.
It'll be nice meeting everyone here. I'll be honest, I'm not used to it being so
Small?
I guess.
Yeah, I see.
I'm from big city.
Oh,
Oh.
the capital.
Uh-huh. I've been living there since me and my siblings were just kittens.
Oh, that must have been quite the time. Is it true that even being a seafront city, you still didn't have beaches?
You'd be surprised.
Wow.
Darned.
Anyways, this place looks very quaint. It's so lovely.
Oh,
Yep. Our little patch of heaven.
My grandmother put it all together. I worry for her. I try to make sure she's still doing okay.
She's a very sweet woman.
Thank you. Well, speaking of my grandmother, I need to go check on her. Thank you very much. Very lovely meeting you.
Oh, thank you. I was just taking Puff back to his mom. I found him while I was walking out of Chestnut Bakery, actually. And then she just kind of glances over at Puff.
Did he steal something off of you?
She's thinking about it. She's thinking about it.
Looks at Puff.
Puff who's just sitting on the ground looking up. Hold on, I need to pull up the exact face.
We know your crimes. We know what you do.
I just bumped into him.
You know, you don't have to defend him, right?
It's fine.
Everyone who
Just-
knows everyone knows that Puff can be a little bit much.
He made...
Okay. He might have stolen one of my apple turnovers on my way out.
Surprisingly, that's not as bad as, apparently yesterday, from what Golden Harvest has said, and she won't stop laughing about it. Puff made someone piss their pants yesterday.
It was a funny story. So this little fella, be sure to keep an eye on him because he's a lot stronger than he seems apparently. Lifted up an entire weighted blanket by himself and dragged it over to Ola. Made the guy who was with him, what was his name, Papathias?
Yeah.
Piss himself.
Pissathias, I think I'll start to call him.
You can just kind of hear Betty going.
No, laugh. It's funny. We promise you. No one's gonna be mad at you.
Oh, it's rude. It's rude.
The-
It's rude to laugh.
We laugh at his... You go into the beige corner, anything that happens in there becomes a laughable joke at anyone's expense.
Mm-hmm.
Just laugh, it's okay, it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell she wants to laugh. Her tail says it right there.
Just laugh! It's okay! Okay. Wait until you even get into the beige corner, you'll understand why. Oh, your pulse soul might not actually survive the beige corner.
Oh gosh. Well, I'd be careful you ever step in. That's all.
Oh, stars.
Is it what?
Huh?
Did you say oh stars, or did I hear that
Oh,
wrong?
stars.
Gotcha. Well, I will try not to keep you for any much longer. Like I said, I do have a grandma to go check on, and Golden Harvest has to go do poor people work. Goodbye.
I'm gonna kill that boy.
That was a little rude, I'll admit.
Oh, that's not even the worst of what you can call her.
Oh, please. It's not the worst thing he's done, but I appreciate the agreement that he can be a jackass. Anyway, if you ever want to stop on by the farm, I'd be more than happy to, well, show you around maybe.
Alright, it was lovely meeting you, Emma Violet, I guess.
Yeah. So you can cut. So you can go this way, or we can get one more round of an NPC going this way. Straight to the source, or get one more encounter?
Let's get one more encounter.
One
Just
more encounter! Alright.
Go on the scenic route. Let's go the scenic route.
We're going on the scenic route. D12.
Give me something good. That's not good. I rolled a 6.
And re-roll again.
I got a 1. Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh my gosh.
Why are you looking at me like that? Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Politely re-roll. We want to leave this. We want to leave this off on a good note.
Okay. I got an 11.
The 11. Yay!
I'll just assume we went on the other end of the spectrum there.
You just missed,
You missed.
just missed getting the bad ending, bro.
Oh, you get the interesting ending though. As you're walking, you can see someone walking from what you see someone who looks like they're jumping out of a space center, but it is not the person who normally would be here. It is the second most common individual you'll see here. A 8'5" green puppet who honestly needs to learn to get a goddamn fucking shirt. You see this?
Yeah, no, she ain't phased.
You see, she's seeing the titties out all the time. You see this 8 foot. Again, you 3'6" individual yourself. You see this 8'5" motherfucker jump out of the goddamn tower.
Wow.
Wow, that's a man.
Listen, man, she prefers women.
That's understandable.
Understandable. You're not the only one in this town.
You're not
anyway.
the only one, trust me. Elixir seems to notice you as he kind of like he didn't have to walk too far to come see the new person. Greetings, individual of feline descent.
Hello. I am Betty Pushpin. I'm new here.
Enchanting elixir.
Very nice name.
I am gonna give you the option to roll a funny little investigation or insight if you want to read into this man's vibes.
Okay. I'll do insight. So how are we feeling about a 22?
Ooh, delicious.
His breath seems poisonous. His fabric seems a little bit scaly at some points. You might be talking to a shape-shifted dragon.
Ooh.
Well, hopefully you enjoy this town. It hasn't been inhabited for a while in my lifetime, but recently it's made a good name for itself. The
It's
pit,
very quaint and lovely here.
the people.
Everyone's so nice.
Sure.
You can kind of see her smile falter a little there.
Sure.
Huh?
They're nice to everyone within its town, but say for someone like myself, not so much. no one likes a dragon.
That's sad.
It's not too sad whenever you find loving company.
Huh, that would make it a whole lot better.
He looked up to the Space Command Center for a moment, and then finally down to Puff. Oh, no.
Mink.
I'm going to start walking before Lula finds me, and God forbid I get caught in whatever crossfire Coraldine has.
Mink, mink.
Goodbye, Miss Pushpin, and please don't cause too much of a heart attack next time, Puff.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Give me that look all you want. You know what you've done.
Mm.
You know what, Chloe? I need... As a joke, I need you to flip me a fucking coin. Does he fall out of his damn command center? Again! The comedy
Alright.
bit of the damn century. It's funny.
Hold on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll odd he falls out, even he...
While you do
You
that,
know-
I'm gonna go get another chip bag. Chip bag.
Of course.
Are you happy
Alrighty.
Oh boy.
Alright. Did he fall? Did his ass fall out of the damn station again?
Oh god! Crash!
Betty saw Elixir stop and then turn his happy little ass around, just like, apologies, I guess I'm staying for a little bit longer.
Yeah, you see, what looks to be a teal-ish puppet with blonde hair falling out of this command center.
So, here's Elixir. Here is the guy.
Oh my god.
Such a nerd. You see Elixir kind of lurch over this individual. Darling, don't believe this is what head over heels means.
Well, I suppose not. Mind you, he's face first when he does that.
Oh my god.
Elixir just seems to, like, just grab him and just, like, pick him up and sets him upright.
Guess I really do need to fix the floorboards on that.
No shit.
Oh. Hello there, Buck. And you are?
Oh, I'm Betty. Betty Pushpin. How many times have I said that today?
A lot.
Probably a lot. You are new to town, I assume.
Uh-huh. I just got here today.
Ah. Well met, Miss Pushpin. I'm Cadet Loopty.
Wonderful to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Sorry for that display. My command center is not, he looks up, fully functional yet.
Oh, it's quite alright. I'll admit, I've seen a bit stranger when I still lived in big city.
All the way from Big City?
Huh? I've been living there since I was just a kitten.
It's actually my dream to work in Big City. They have such a great space program there.
You see how quick he is to leave me.
I never said I was going to leave you. It's only a train ride away. Besides, I'd be one step closer to reaching the stars.
Well, I feel like I should warn you a bit beforehand. You probably won't get as good of a view of the night sky over there as you do here.
I suppose with all the light pollution that would make sense.
I thought actually you wanted to move out here for, I guess, a change of pace, you could say. Ever since one of my siblings moved out, I've always kind of wanted a story of my own to tell.
Well, you've come to the right place. This place is practically filled to the brim with stories.
Never a dull day here. Especially if you approach this manner.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I better be trying to head back up.
do you need help, lovely?
No, I'll just go in through the house.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
And he does kind of reach up towards him.
Alexa leaned down and gave him a kiss. I love
See
you.
you around, okay?
I love you.
I love you more.
Alex-
Oh, that's sweet.
Alexa stood back up and hopefully you'll find what you're looking for there, Miss Pushpin.
Thank you. Well, I guess Puff and I should be making our way now.
Yep. Soon.
Oh.
You?
And if you ever want to hear any news around, you can tune into my sister's radio channel.
Oh, that's perfect! I love radio shows!
Then you'll love my sister. She's actually working up in the tower right now.
Oh, I'll have to take a listen when I get home.
See you around. Bye, Puff.
See you!
Meek.
Now the question is, do you hear Melody first or do you see Coraline first? How loud is Melody yelling?
She is yelling pretty loud. Could you
Okay.
What would this be? What would this be, actually?
Coin flip, question mark?
Roll me... We'll do this. Roll me, Insight.
Oh boy.
Insight or History. Whichever is the higher one.
Oh, I love the tell me the higher roll.
26! Okay. Okay, I guess.
For what?
Insight.
Ah.
Based on the tone and the way she's speaking, you don't understand exactly what she's saying, at least I don't think, because she is speaking in Yeti.
Oh boy.
And now I get to pull her up. Woman.
Woman.
My wife.
Oh golly. Betty just kind of looks down at Puff and back at the house. Alright, I guess we should get you home now.
Me.
Do you mind if I pick you up? And then she kind of kneels down,
Yeah,
holding her arms
he
out.
does the uppies.
Hell yeah.
He wants the uppies because he knows how this is gonna end.
Oh, stop.
He's going into the naughty corner, he knows it.
Betty stands right back up, and she starts walking.
Betty, you see the most hilarious sight of Coraline Venture. You recognize her from pictures. She used to have a lot of long hair. It's surprisingly cut short now. But you see her just standing there as you see this Yeti woman beating at her chest, yelling at her with every other fucking profanity and Yeti.
And you also happen to see around this Yeti fretting about is a group of at least 21 penguins.
Oh,
All of them are different penguins too.
that's a lot of penguins.
Mm-hmm. Melody. Melody. I'm not a punching bag.
We could be lost somewhere out here.
Puff is fine. He is capable. Jesus Christ.
Then messing around with all these weapons and such, of course he's going to wander off on his own, thinking he can handle himself.
That's because he can, honey.
Question, are they inside or outside?
They're outside. They're standing out there.
Oh golly. Then he just kinda awkwardly walks over. Hello? I believe this is your son.
Oh, baby!
Jesus. Hi. Yes, that would be our son.
Just you see Melody take Puff and just hug up against him oh my poor baby.
He is fine, Melody. Look at him. He's okay.
You hear her yell something at her in Yeti.
And Coraline yells back in Yeti. He's fine. Jesus Christ.
When we were sick, where did you go? And when he's telling this story, seemingly, he's motioning to you a couple of times, Betty.
Oh boy.
Okay, so she's new. And you dragged her all the way here because she became your new favorite person in the world because she gave you an apple turnover. And then you got punted by my Violet because you headbutted him in his shin. See, son, there's a thing called you don't swing first. You wait until he swings. You can't swing first!
You shouldn't be swinging at all. In fact, you shouldn't have waddled off to begin with.
Good job, Puff.
I'm so sorry about him.
I'm not.
It's quite alright. It was kind of a blessing in disguise now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up meeting a lot of people on the way here.
Puff attracts a crowd.
He really does.
Well, You got the apple turnovers?
Hang on, you cut out.
You got the apple turnovers from what I heard?
Uh-huh.
Claudine seems to pat herself a bit before pulling out 3 gold pieces and handing them back over to her. Here,
Oh, thank you.
for my little thieving son. Good job! Good job!
Oh, thank you.
Claudine Venture. And this is Melody Yeti.
Of course, Melody does kind of like hold Puff with one arm, but the other. She kind of like twirls, like flows her skirt and does a small curtsy.
Betty Pushpin.
Nice to meet you, Miss Pushpin. Welcome to small town. Hopefully it's been not too intense for you.
It's been a delight.
Pushpin. Have I heard that name before?
You've heard Pushpin?
I feel like I have.
Where would you have heard Pushpin?
I don't remember.
That's fine. You should go inside because, honey, look down. I don't think I see a puff-shaped object anymore.
She was like looking down where he was cradling Puff, and looking around and just,
I think
Puff, you are not.
I think
You're
I
not
saw.
getting out of doing this. Get back here.
I think I saw him go inside. She slowly starts raising her hat to show Puff under her hat. And they never
You
see.
cannot.
And they never
You
see.
can't. Of course, you see Melody like quickly rushing off, and the penguins are quickly following.
Claudine like takes off her hat. Good job, Puff.
Meek.
Coraline kind of tilted her. Coraline tilted her head over and she let Puff roll on her arm, and she's just like,
Meek.
"Yep. Thanks for bringing my son back home."
Oh, of course.
And well, if you ever want a little bit of a taste of what else this town can have in store, how about swing by my place? We got a lot going on, honestly.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure meeting you. You and Melody.
Pleasure's all mine. Alright, Puff. I got your bow, let's go.
Meek. Meek.
You see these two start running off.
Coraline Venture.
You see her start running off. Go! Run, Puff, run!
She just kind of stands there and watches it all go down. It's almost like I never left home. And then she just kind of starts making her way back.
You walk back to the Teal apartment complex. You give them your ID, they give you your key, and you go up to your new apartment. It's nothing special. It's just a 1 bed, 1 bath. Nothing more, nothing less.
She goes over to sit on the bed, and then Alright. She says, pulling out the bag that previously had the turnovers, and then she just kind of tosses them to the nearest trash can.
Hey, roll me, fuck would be throwing something into a trash can. Roll me sleight of hand.
Bet.
Bet.
I got an 11.
You managed to get it into the trash can. It's nothing fantastic.
Nothing to write home about, but hey, you did it.
You did it. It's nothing to write home. Nothing to write home about. But hey, you did it. And now you're just in this apartment. You did it.
Can she check her phone?
You check your phone, and you know it's just your siblings just checking on you, making sure you're okay, and everything went okay.
Today was a long day, is what she says to both of them. And then a little smiley face.
And I think this has been successful.
Hurrah!
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Yahoo!